The Lexus GX model was first introduced in 2002 and is still in production today. The Land Cruiser Prado is considered the closest to the GX series since these are two identical cars, but under different logos and with slight differences in safety and comfort systems. If we talk about the new generation of GX, then it differs in every element from the previous version of 2009, which was restyled in 2016. For the Lexus GX, this is the most serious generation change in the last 14 years. Many have already noted that this version cannot be confused with other brand models. Even at a glance, it's easy to see the difference between the 2024 GX and the previous model. The manufacturer has completely redesigned the new Lexus GX, making it similar to the previously introduced Toyota Land Cruiser 300 SUV while maintaining a narrow, high body. The new Lexus GX is built on Lexus GAF platform, first introduced on the current generation LX 600. As described by Lexus, the lightweight ladder frame increases torsional rigidity and improves on-road handling. The term ladder frame is another way to describe the body-on-frame design that is common among large SUVs. The 2024 GX's exterior features a boxy body profile with a horizontal design pattern. Perhaps the most noticeable feature of the 2024 Lexus GX's exterior is the spindle grille. Special attention should be paid to the hood and windshield. The hood is pressed out in the center, but it is raised on the sides. All the lines of the hood are strict and sharp, both the edge and the internal lines. They also decided to make the windshield rough. Instead of being curved, it is now flat, like a Geländewagen, which means the drag coefficient is not the best. This is also clearly visible on the windshield wipers. They were not hidden under the hood but placed on top of the glass. From the side, the new Lexus GX 550 looks no less interesting. Rough body features, sharp lines, and details indicate the good cross-country ability of the SUV. The wheel arches received sharp cuts. Similarly, sharp lines stretch along the body, while the door handles are classic, with a pull towards themselves. The rear of the new Lexus GX 550 is reminiscent of the new Land Cruiser 300. Like much of the body, the rear of the SUV has a rough look. Strict lines and a minimum of details. The taillights are small, LED, and also connected by an LED line. The brand's signature chrome inscription is located immediately above the line. Lexus GX designers placed the fog lights a little lower and decided to close the divided space with a plug. The trunk door is no less interesting. The very top is decorated with a spoiler with an LED stoplight repeater. Immediately under the spoiler, they hid the moving glass mechanism, fastening, and stoppers. This is a direct indication that the glass is opening, although it still opens with the spoiler. There is also an option to open completely with the lower part, lifting the entire mechanism up. According to the manufacturer, starting from the basic version of the Lexus GX, the tailgate drive will be electric. A non-standard solution for the Lexus GX was the bend near the rear side window, and the large third side window hints at the presence of a third row of seats. The side rear view mirrors have become unusual for the Lexus GX. They are rough, large, and on a separate leg from the door panel. Many people are reminded of the FJ Cruiser mirrors. As standard, the side mirrors will have electric adjustment, heating, memory, and automatic folding. Although MSRP has not yet been announced, we do know that the 2024 Lexus GX will be available in 6 trim levels: Premium, Premium Plus, Luxury, Luxury Plus, Overtrail and Overtrail Plus. Overtrail models feature multi-terrain select, crawl control, hill descent control, electronic kinetic dynamic suspension, 33-inch tires, 18-inch wheels, and an aluminum underbody. The overall width of the car has increased by 95 mm, while the front overhang has been reduced by 20 mm to improve ground clearance. The overall length of the new Lexus GX is 5,005 mm with a total width of 2,114 mm, including mirrors. The maximum height, depending on the configuration, wheels, and tires, is 1935 mm. Top trim levels Overtrail and Overtrail Plus will receive a combined body color. In particular, the roof and side pillars are painted black, but the main part of the body can be silver, green, beige, or white. The 2024 Lexus GX comes standard with electronic power steering and a newly developed double wishbone front suspension and multi-link rear suspension. Lexus says the steering and suspension systems are designed to accommodate the differences between off-road and highway driving. An adaptive suspension with adjustable damping depending on changing road conditions is also available as an option. The seats of the first row of the Lexus GX can be adjusted electrically. As standard, this row of seats will be heated and cooled. The second row is available in two configurations, captain's chairs or a folding bench. The third row of seats reclines with a single button and provides additional cargo space. Under the cargo area, there are two additional storage spaces for small items, as well as a 120-volt AC inverter. The third row is available with both power and manual adjustment, while the second row is available with heated seats. The front panel turned out to be rough, with several levels. The display of the multimedia system on one side looks like a tablet, on the other it is connected by plastic to the dashboard visor. As standard, buyers will receive a 14-inch multimedia display with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 12.3-inch digital multi-information display, and a 10-speaker sound system. Higher trims include a 21-speaker Mark Levinson surround sound, a coolbox armrest refrigerator, a cold area package for cold climates, traffic jam assist, and wireless smartphone charging. The default Overtrail package includes off-road tires, EKDSS, and an improved all-around visibility system that allows you to see what is under the wheels and how the car passes this or that obstacle. The driver can determine the vehicle's trajectory using dynamic lines. The lines are superimposed on top of the camera images and change by the expected trajectory of movement when turning the steering wheel. The system also changes the viewing angle in some modes when turning to improve the driver's visibility. The image from 4 wide-angle cameras is converted on the monitor into a single picture. The driver, being inside the car, sees everything around him at about 1.5 meters. Engineers decided to leave physical controls for climate control and heating under the display itself. The rest of the controls were moved closer to the gear lever. Just below the display, there are 2 rectangular air ducts and an emergency parking button. The central tunnel between the front seats is inclined, which is very convenient to operate. A travel mode selector, wireless charging, and a pair of USB ports are located here. Below the tunnel of the Lexus GX SUV, there is a classic automatic transmission lever, an electromechanical handbrake button, and an all-wheel drive control selector. This set is completed by a small armrest with a spacious compartment inside. As standard, it will have a drink cooling function and a pair of USB ports for charging gadgets. The 12.3 digital instrument panel screen and multimedia display are separate, but they are placed in one mount. The engine start-stop button was placed on the same mount between the displays. The Lexus GX steering wheel turned out to be more practical. Comfortable fit in the hands, heating, high-quality leather covering, and the most necessary set of mechanical buttons. The steering wheel itself has 3 spokes, 2 of which are reserved for function buttons. Gear shift paddles are located behind the steering wheel. If necessary, you can adjust the steering wheel electrically in height and reach. In the basic version, the roof is solid with stiffening ribs and a pair of roof rails for attaching an additional trunk. More expensive versions will get a standard power sunroof. Every 2024 Lexus GX comes standard with Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0. The package of active safety features includes pedestrian collision warning, dynamic radar cruise control, lane following assist, lane departure warning with steering assist, road sign assist, and predictive driving assist. Under the hood of the 2024 Lexus GX is a twin-turbocharged 3.4-liter V6 with a 10-speed automatic transmission. The twin-turbocharged unit produces 349 horsepower and 650 Nm of torque. Maximum towing capacity when properly equipped is 8,000 pounds on Premium, Premium Plus, and Overtrail trims. While official EPA fuel economy figures have yet to be released, Lexus is aiming for an estimated 13.8 liters per 100 kilometers combined. The 2024 Lexus GX comes standard with 4WD and a Torsen limited slip center differential. In Overtrail trim levels, the rear differential is equipped with an electronic locking system. Shifting between 4 high and 4 low is now faster thanks to updates to the electronic transfer case. Over time, the SUV will be offered a hybrid setup, but such a modification will only be available in the North American market. The new Lexus GX 550 will be assembled at the Tahara plant in Japan and is expected to go on sale in early 2024.
Do not forget to subscribe and like. Your rating is very important to us.